Thursday, March 3rd. I feel so free. I see myself stepping into who I am meant to be. This is a new season in my life that I can't wait to embrace, and all of this only took one decision. It only took me taking one step in an exciting but scary direction. You can be the version of you that you want to be with making one simple choice this very moment. You don't need to wait for permission anymore. Morning, it is Thursday, and today is going to be the day that I officially take myself on my first solo date. I'm so excited. It's supposed to be super beautiful today. It's supposed to be 70 degrees, warm, sunny, and so we are going to go to my favorite place. If you're following me on Instagram, you probably saw that Justin and I actually went to go location scout so that we can go find a tree that I can sit by where it's right near the water. It is so beautiful. I'm so excited, but I'm so nervous at the same time because it's my first time driving down there by myself. And if you saw my first episode, you know that driving is a fear of mine that I've been working through. It's going to be a magical experience. I'm going to bring a book. I'm going to unplug from everything. But I didn't say this already. I don't know why. I've been rambling. I'm going to be doing a picnic date. So I think I'm going to make chickpea salad sandwiches. They're so yummy. I haven't had them since summer because they're more of a summer spring recipe when it gets warmer outside. So I'm going to go grab the stuff for that and we're going to make it together. I wasn't supposed to put the carrots in yet. I was supposed to smash the chickpeas first. Can't smash the chickpeas. Hard carrots in there. Then you smash. This is a little therapeutic. Let me show you what this looks like. So it's all nice and mashed. There's still texture in there, so it's not completely mashed up. Next, we're gonna add all of the carrots and the celery into the bowl. 11-11, make a wish. Garlic powder, some dill weed, some salt, pep, a little bit of Dijon mustard. I do like a tablespoon or more, and then some mayo. Can't have none of this. How good does that look? This recipe is just summer. We are manifesting more warm weather. I'm just adding spinach on top. Usually I would add arugula to this though, but I don't have any, so we're using what we do have. Look how tiny. Peanut butter toy. You want your Kong, Missy? We do a good amount so that she's as happy as can be when we're out of the house. Are you excited? There you go. There's a little bit. A little bit for now, a lot of it later. And I'm just gonna stick it in the freezer so it can cool off or freeze as long as possible while I'm finishing getting ready and getting all my stuff together. I'm running late. Late for a very important date with me, myself. I have to make sure I can carry everything. Let's see. So excited. Solo date, solo date, solo date. Let's go. We're here, we made it alive. I'm just so proud of myself. I'm like shaking. Right now it's 1 o'clock, it's 1:06 exactly, and it's actually pretty busy here. I'm surprised. Oh, my AC is on, I'm so sorry. Right now I'm just basking in the fact that I drove here all by myself and it was so good. It was really easy, and I think it's because of the consistent practice. I'm just so proud of myself. I started tearing up. I was listening to country music from like 2010, and so some nostalgic music was popping up and I just started tearing up on the way here. I'm like, look at how much I've progressed as a person, as a human being from 2010 to now, or even 2012 if you think about like the 10-year difference. I brought my backpack for my camera. I brought the wicker basket for my food and my journal and the book that I'm going to be reading, and I have the blanket. Usually I have somebody to help me carry everything down, but it's just little me. So, oh, I almost forgot. I also got myself a treat. So if you have watched my previous couple of videos, at some point I talked about the fact that I cut out coffee from my diet because of my anxiety and it was making it a lot worse. So I was doing an experiment for 90 days, but instead of doing a 90-day complete avoidance, I'm allowing myself to have it as a treat. So I don't have it first thing in the morning as like this juice that I need to get myself up and ready and have enough energy for the day. Another reason why I started that challenge is because I don't want to be reliant on something else to give me my energy. I want to elicit it from myself and not have these highs and lows throughout the day. I feel like I'm still talking like I'm on edge. But because I love the taste of coffee, I allow myself to have it as a treat every now and then. And I got a tall nitro cold brew with caramel syrup and coconut milk. It's so good, you guys. It's so good. It's so smooth. I was supposed to pee while I was at that Starbucks because I get a small bladder when I'm nervous, and I forgot to because I was like thinking, oh, okay, I need to get my coffee. I need to get on the road again. I need to make this turn. I have a problem with overthinking. I completely spaced on the fact that I was supposed to use the restroom before coming here. They have like little honey buckets, but with the heat today and how busy it is, I don't think I would want it. I just don't like using outhouses. The other thing I want to quickly say is I'm really proud of myself this morning because I've been waiting on a package from ThredUp to come. I did a little spring capsule wardrobe haul, and I had this idea of wearing a cute white dress to the picnic. It was supposed to get here yesterday, the package, but it didn't. So last night I was freaking out. I have a problem with wanting things to be perfect, and I noticed that voice in my head telling me that I shouldn't do it, that I should not go today, that I should just wait until the next sunny day, and it might not be as warm, but I should wait because it's not perfect. And I let that little voice keep going for a while last night, until at one point I was like, wait, the universe or God gives us tests to show ourselves that we have moved forward from past programming, from old habits that really limit us. At some point last night, I don't know when I realized it, but I realized that this was an old pattern and I needed to break it. I could either A, let this idea of perfectionism stop me from coming today, or B, choose another really cute outfit that I have in my wardrobe and do it anyways. And I chose to do it. And I'm here. Go little rock star. Let's go set up camp. Hopefully my tree is available. I have a tree, and that tree and I have a date today. When I walked down to the water, I saw that my tree was taken. And yes, that made me panic a bit, but I found another beautiful spot not too far away from where I originally wanted to be. It was a smaller tree that I sat next to, so I was pretty much out in the open and I felt very exposed. I was very uncomfortable at first, especially because 2 minutes after setting up my blanket, I had some random dude just come up to me, and at first I thought he was just being friendly while passing by, but then he asked me what I was drinking, and that just felt a little bit off and weird to me. I even showed Justin the footage the next day and I asked him if I was overthinking the encounter, but he told me that he was weirded out by it too and didn't understand why that person would do that.
Quite the photo shoot. Got it dialed. What you drinking?
And I can't speak for every woman out there, but it is crazy for me to look back when I was younger and just remember the amount of men that would catcall me or say just very uncomfortable things and playing it off as them being friendly. And me being told that, oh, they're just being friendly. Oh, they didn't mean anything by it. But looking back at this, I just really don't feel like his intentions were pure. And it's hard for me to take up space and say that, but it needs to be said. Because of what happened, I ended up sitting on Instagram and just scrolling for a while to cope with the discomfort I was feeling from that encounter. After about 5 minutes of scrolling, I started to internally guide myself to feel more relaxed and to just drop into the present moment. To do this, I focused on the way the air smelled. It was so sweet and so fresh. I focused on the sound that the water was making while it was hitting the ground and the feeling of the warm sun on my skin. I let myself feel absorbed by the warmth. After that, I definitely felt a lot more relaxed while eating my lunch, and while eating my lunch, I walked myself through letting go of all the worries that were making my heart feel really tight and my hands shake. That includes the small uncomfortable experience with the stranger and the worry I felt that more would follow. The stress I felt because I didn't have the thick trunk of the tree that I originally wanted to sit behind so that I would be shielded from the trail. And my fear of judgment and gossip from strangers on the trail because I was out in the open with my tripod and camera for all to see. And I want to make it clear, these fears didn't drift out of my thoughts that easily. They stuck around for probably the entire time. But the fear of losing myself and my codependency was a lot scarier. So I reminded myself that I'm here to build up my confidence, to build up my courage, and to build up the belief that the opinion I have about myself is the only opinion that matters. Of course I felt uncomfortable. This was the first date. Think back to any first date that you have with another person. Why is it any different when you're dating yourself? And honestly, this second date might be a little bit shaky too, but eventually with time and consistency, it won't be. And you have to remember that when you're pushing the boundaries of your comfort zone so that you can evolve as a person. Those reminders alone were enough to keep me from packing up my things and leaving early, because believe me, I really wanted to. Thursday, March 3rd, my first solo date. Wow, I'm here, I made it. The sun feels like a warm embrace from a friend that I haven't seen in months. Someone that understands my soul, loves me unconditionally, and knows exactly what to do to make me feel incredible from head to soul. If I'm being honest, I had a bit of a bumpy start today. My perfectionism almost stopped me from coming, but I forgive myself. My tree was cheating on me, but of course, I forgive it. And I had someone make me feel a bit uncomfortable, but I forgive them too. What's really important is the fact that today, I've accomplished something that 23-year-old me would jump up and down for joy about. And I bet you future me will say, this was the first step to manifesting a life that I could never imagine. I wanted to have a peaceful picnic by the water, so I made it happen. In spite of my fear of doing things alone, I'm conquering it. I feel so free. I see myself stepping into who I'm meant to be. This is a new season in my life that I can't wait to embrace, and all of this only took one decision. It only took me taking one step in an exciting but scary direction. You can be the version of you that you want to be with making one simple choice this very moment. You don't need to wait for permission anymore. Today, I'm capturing all of the strength and courage that is overflowing in my soul from this very moment, and I'm sending it to you. I truly hope you feel this energy. With all of the love in the universe, Renee. If you liked this video, it would mean the world to me if you could hit the like button down below, and feel free to subscribe if you feel called to. This Self-Love Diaries series is really here for us to grow together. It's here for me to show the side of social media that maybe you don't see every day. It's the unfiltered, unsexy version of what it's like to build an unshakable love with yourself. And I really would love you to join me on this journey, and so that we can grow together. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye.